This is a highly debated topic, one that I'm very passionate about. Should you use your debit card or credit card? I'm trying to understand why people continue to use their debit card. There are so many things that can go wrong when you use your debit card. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are about this topic. I did a poll in the community tab and got responses back that suggested others have a similar mindset that I do. I'm interested in hearing from my subscribers on this topic. In my opinion, there is no real benefit in using a debit card over a credit card. So why are you using it? I had engaged some of my family members and people in my community on their thoughts on this topic, and I was surprised at the findings. I asked 32 people if they used their credit card more or their debit card more. 24 people responded back that they used their debit card exclusively. 8 people used their credit card exclusively. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to break down a handful of reasons why I don't use my debit card. I don't even keep it in my wallet, actually. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And if this content is of value to you, please click that like button and subscribe. So reason number one, and these aren't in any particular order, fraud protection. So have you ever been a victim of fraud? I definitely have. There were charges made on my debit card. Even though I had the debit card on me, someone accessed it. I didn't check my bank statement in over a month, and I happened to look at it one day and discovered some weird charges. I contacted the bank. Since it was over 60 days, there was nothing I could do about it. I was liable for the charges on my card. Of course, I was very upset, but those are the rules of the bank. So I did my research. Here's what I discovered. Debit cards are protected under the Electronic Fund Transfer Act, or EFTA. If you report a lost or stolen debit card within 2 business days, your liability for unauthorized transactions is limited to $50. However, if you report the loss after 2 business days, you may be liable for up to $500. If you fail to report the loss within 60 days, you could be liable for all unauthorized transactions. But I said to myself, my card wasn't lost. However, it wasn't technically stolen since it was accessed by a criminal. So the error resolution, the EFTA outlines a procedure for resolving errors related to electronic fund transfers, such as discrepancies in the amounts withdrawn or unauthorized transactions. The Act requires financial institutions to investigate and resolve these errors within a specific time frame. This was done at my bank, but it was not resolved in my favor. And again, banking institutions have their own guidelines, and they may vary from bank to bank. So I learned a very hard lesson that day. Reason number 2, more damage can be done with your debit card. So let's say, since your checking account typically will likely have more money in it, like work deposits, business deposits, etc., your account can get drained very, very quickly. This happened to a family member of mine, and they still continued to use their debit card after that. However, with my credit cards, someone can only access the limits available on the card. So the damage that can be done is temporary and can be remedied much easier than if it happened on my debit card. Reason number 3, other benefits of using a credit card. So you're able to build credit. Using a credit card responsibly is the key word. Responsibly can help you build a positive credit history, which is important for obtaining loans, mortgages, and favorable interest rates in the future. So my opinion is, if you hear these gurus say I don't use credit, I would think twice about listening to anything that they have to say. Remember, the key word is responsible. Paying off your balance in full every month so you don't incur interest is key. Reason number 4, you want another benefit? Here we go. Rewards and other benefits that you get by using the credit card. So many credit card offers rewards programs such as cash back, points, or airline miles, which can help you save money or earn other perks on your regular purchases. So some credit cards also offer additional benefits like travel insurance, extended warranties, and purchase protection as well. So for instance, let's say you apply for an Amex Hilton Surpass card. I will have a referral link in the description. You get a massive amount of points on top of the intro bonus as long as you reach the spending limit. So you may say, well, spending $3,000 in 6 months just to meet the requirements for the bonus seems silly. How so? You have bills to pay over the next 6 months, correct? So those bills that you would normally pay with your debit card, you're not getting anything in return. So that logic makes no sense to me at all. So some more benefits. You get a grace period. So credit cards usually come with a grace period during which you can pay off your balance without incurring any interest charges. So this can provide some flexibility in managing your expenses, cash flow, especially in times where you may need a temporary financial buffer. Are you worried about interest rates? Well, get a card that has zero APR for 12 months or even 15 months. The Citibank, Wells Fargo, MS Business Card. There are a bunch of them out there. Reason number 5, emergency funds. So credit cards can serve as a source of emergency funds when you don't have immediate access to cash. This should only be used in the most extreme situations. They can help be beneficial in unexpected situations or emergencies that come up, which we all have. There could be a medical expense. So I know someone recently that had a serious medical emergency, and his girlfriend started a GoFundMe for him. So it would have been nice to have in place of the GoFundMe a 0% interest 15-month credit card to have for situations like this. Even if you don't use the card, at least you have it as an option. Join a credit union, have an emergency fund, make the best out of your dollar by doing your research. So, someone that I work with was in a financial pitch and asked me if I could lend them some money or let them use one of my credit cards for an emergency. And of course, I told him no, I can't help you with that. However, I can offer you something else. I told him I can't do either of those things, but I may be able to help you get approved for a credit card. I asked him what his credit score was. He looked up his credit score. He was able to tell me. He applied for an Amex card. Boom, he was approved for $1,000. And $1,000 is not much, but it gave him the opportunity to solve his immediate problem, build credit, and have a grace period to pay it back. So here's something I want everybody out there to listen to. Listen to this. Proper planning with the use of credit requires discipline, which some of us don't have. And I was like that too. It took me years to become disciplined after I wrecked my credit. I want everyone watching this to ask yourself these questions. Do you pay your bills on time? Do you typically stay within budgets that you make? If you answered yes to both of those questions, then ask yourself this. How do you pay off your bills? Via debit card or credit card? Ask yourself if it is logical to earn points, cash back, free hotel stays, and other benefits by utilizing your credit card to pay for bills you will already be paying in the first place. Thank you for watching. Taking the time out to watch this, please share, like, comment, subscribe if this offers value to you. Talk to you later.